What up, y'all? First off, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody that's tuning in, that's watching. I hope you guys have a great and successful 2024. 2023 went by. It was like a blur in my opinion. It went by just like that. A lot of things happened for me in 2023, but it went by pretty fast as well. But thank you for all of your support. I'm hoping and wishing that everybody that's tuning in, just has a great 2024. I think it's January. It's January something. I don't even know what date it is. I think it's January 5th or something like that. That I'm recording this video. I know I'm pretty late, but hey. But once again, I'm wishing everybody a successful 2024. Let's get it. Now, basically in this video, I'm more so just gonna give you guys my top five, not top three, but top five pickups for 2023. And this video is not necessarily gonna be shoes that released just in 2023. It's just my top five pickups that I added to my collection in 2023. I added a lot of shoes in my collection. I got rid of some shoes in my collection as well. But I think all the shoes that I picked up and all the shoes, my top five, is definitely dope. It was hard for me to kind of like narrow it down, like, dang, which ones should I put in my top five? Because I picked up a lot of shoes in 2023 that were dope. But I think these may be my top five. So without further ado, I'm talking too much. Let's just get into the first shoe. All right, so number 5 on my list in my top 5 list is definitely the Joe Freshgood inside clothes. I think these are 993s, I believe. Let me check that real quick. 990 V3s, that's what they are. But I always wanted this shoe. I've been eyeing this shoe for like the last year or two, and I never really could get like a great deal on them. I actually went to one of my local shops and around the area and basically traded for these. They're definitely used, but they're not too bad in terms of being used. And I was able to get a pretty good deal for these. The deal that I have been looking for, because all resale sites have been around like $330 in my size, and I told myself I wasn't gonna more so pay for a lot of shoes via resale in 2023, and I'm narrowing that down as well in 2024. I'm trying to move, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to move. So, you got to change up and you got to switch up a lot of things. But these are definitely a shoe that I've been wanting for a long time. And I was definitely happy that I was able to add these to the collection. And I just pretty much just traded shoes that I just did not wear. And I know that I'm going to get some good wears out of these. I may take these to my trip in Puerto Rico in May for my birthday, because it's just a nice vibing shoe, and it's just a shoe that I think it's just a shoe that I believe that it's just dope. The colors, and it comes with like 4 pairs of laces, so that's actually dope as well. But like I said, man, just a dope shoe, Joe Freshgoods. And I also have like other Joe Freshgoods as well, so I'm a collector. So anytime that I'm able to add a specific designer shoe or specific collaboration shoe to my collection, I'm good, as long as it's dope. And these ones are definitely dope. So at number 5 on my top 5 list, the Joe Freshgood 990 V3s inside clothes or outside clothes. Coming in at number 4 on my list, this has been a shoe that I have wanted since I was in high school. They came out in like 2013. So I've been waiting for this shoe for 10 years. And they finally brought it back, and it's more so in its OG, true to its OG style. It's close. This is the closest thing to what Jordan has worn. And it's the Playoff 8s. The Playoff 8s, man, these are so dope, honestly. And like I said, I've always wanted these since I was a teenager. And like I said, 10 years waiting for these. Man, I knew once I saw like it was leak pics of these releasing again. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get these by any means. I had to wait for these for a little while. I waited for these for a little while because I didn't hit on sneakers. I think I overslept or something like that. So I didn't hit on sneakers. I didn't hit at any of my foot sites or anything like that. Hopefully in 2024 it changes. Shout out to JD and Finish Line though, because they always look out for me. But I didn't hit these on any retail site on the initial release. Now, it was a restock on DTLR, I believe, and no, it was a restock on Hibbett, and I was all on my way to work, and I'm, just saw the restock, so I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, let's get it, and I was able to hit. So definitely a great shoe, definitely a shoe that I've always wanted, a shoe that I've wanted to add to my collection for such a long time, and I never could, and I wasn't gonna pay resale prices for it, but I'm happy that I was able to add these now. And I think in 2023 and then 2024 even more, I'm more so focused on like OGs. Like, they are doing this Reimagine series, and I'm feeling it, and I like it. The Reimagine Brads, come on now, y'all already know that I'm gonna get those. Y'all already know that's probably my all-time favorite shoe after the Chicago ones. That's my all-time favorite shoe. And you guys already know how I'm sick about the 2019 period that I didn't get. So, like I said, I'm more so just focused on a lot of OGs, a lot of collaboration shoes now. I'm more so thinking about quality in my collection as opposed to quantity. But yeah, just a dope shoe. I'm happy that I was able to add these to my collection, the Playoff 8s. And that's number 4 on my top 5 list of pickups that I picked up in 2023. Coming in at number 3 on my list is another dope shoe. All of these shoes are dope, so I don't even know why I keep saying another dope shoe. All of these shoes are dope in my opinion. But number 3 on my list is a shoe that I was waiting for when I first saw them, and when I first saw initial pics of these as well, I knew I had to get them. And I'm definitely a fan of each year what this brand tends to bring out each year, and how they pretty much just do their spin on classic Jordan models. And it's the A Ma Maniére Jordan 5 in the black colorway. Not necessarily the gray colorway, but the black colorway. The black colorway set it off for me. And the reason why I like the black colorway a little bit more than, well, I'm not gonna say a little bit more, a lot more than the white colorway, is more so I like the stealth vibe, number 1. The nubuck on it, number 2. And then another thing is reminiscent to the metallic 5s. I've always wanted the metallic 5s as well, couldn't necessarily get them as well. So this is the closest thing that I could get to a metallic 5, as well as the off-white muslin colorway. Those are like sky high, and I kind of like, I want them, but I can't afford them right now. So this is a great constellation piece, and this is not by any means not a bad constellation piece at all. Like, this is not a thing of well, I just have to take what I can get with these. No, I love these as well. Just the specific details, just the brand as well, how the shoe looks as well, and another thing too, it's comfortable. A lot of the A Ma Maniére shoes that I usually wear, especially the 4s, the 4s are one of the most uncomfortable shoes that I have put on my feet to date. These are not that bad though. These are very comfortable. I wore the white ones or the gray ones in New York for a whole day, and they pretty much held up for the whole day. On DSDs on Christmas, and they were dope as well on Christmas as well, and I didn't have no complaints about them on Christmas. So definitely a dope pickup, and I'm happy that I have these in my collection. Like I said, quality over quantity in my collection. And like I said, let's look at the details right there, just the A's. That's just amazing, and that's just so fire in my opinion when we're talking about just details on a shoe, and detail and what makes a great shoe in my opinion. The materials, the quality, the details, all of it. It's on this shoe, especially even the box. So the A Ma Maniére Jordan 5 in the black colorway, or the dust colorway, coming in at my number 3 spot on my list. Coming in at my number 2 spot on my list, this was a toss-up. It was a toss-up for sure. It was definitely a toss-up, honestly, between number 1 and number 2. It's the white cement Jordan 3 Reimagine, or the Reimagine 3s. I don't think I have to necessarily say anything about these. You guys already know how clean these are. You guys already know the history behind this shoe. Michael Jordan, this is, in my opinion, this is probably one of the best Jordan 3s. This may be my favorite Jordan 3 of all time. A lot of people like the black cement 3s, and I'm hoping Nike, Jordan brand, wake up. Y'all gotta give us those as well. Black cement 3s, tick tock. We haven't had those in a minute. So But going back on these, man, these are just dope and just a classic shoe, just a shoe that really just goes with any and everything in your wardrobe. You can dress these up, you can dress these down. It's just a dope shoe in my opinion. And honestly, I think in terms of the Reimagined series, I think this may be the runner-up as to the Reimagined series. The Lost and Founds are just there. But these are right there as well, right behind the Lost and Found. Honestly, this may be my shoe of the, not maybe, this is my shoe of the year. It's not my top shoe that I, added to my collection this year, but in terms of releases, this is the top shoe that released this year. And like I said, man, I have no complaints about this, and I don't think a lot of other people have complaints about this shoe as well. It's just an overall dope shoe. Great take on the shoe, great execution on the shoe. White Cement Reimagined 3s. Coming in at my number 2 on my list. Now, coming in at my number 1 on my list of my top 5 pickups. I wanted this shoe for so long, and I saw people have it. This came out, I think, in like 2019, I believe. I think it was 2019. Yeah. 2019 it came out, and I've always wanted this shoe. I've always like said, I'm gonna get this shoe whenever I can get the shoe. Whenever it's at a great price, I'm gonna, pretty much get this shoe. I was able to get this shoe. And another thing, one of my favorite artists. That's another thing. One of my favorite artists, and I actually saw him live. Go check out that video. Go check out that video that I posted prior to this. You guys should already know what I'm aiming at and what I'm hitting at. Guys, it is the Travis Scott 6 in the olive colorway. This is one of my all-time shoes that I wanted to get in my collection for the longest. I have the British khakis already, and in my opinion, once I got these in hand, I instantly like these over the British khakis. Now, don't get me wrong, the British khakis are dope and fire as well, and the British khakis have more details and they glow up a little bit more. But these are just so fire and so subtle in my opinion. And then the yellow laces, come on now. The yellow laces just elevate these in my opinion. You can't go wrong with the yellow laces on these. Now, like I said, you just have the Nike Air on the back, and you have the little details, the Cactus Jack details. I think it's on the other shoe, but it comes with 3 pairs of laces. And like I said, man, you guys already know how I'm a sucker for suede. The details, the strap and the pocket. Now with the British khakis, they have a pocket on this side as well. Like I said before, y'all, this is just, in my opinion, my favorite pickup of this year because of, number 1, how long I wanted this shoe for, and number 2, just the execution on this shoe. I knew this shoe was dope. Hold on. I knew this shoe was dope, but I didn't know how dope it was until I got it in hand. I always, like I said, I put the British khakis over these prior to me having these in hand. Once I got these in hand, forget about it. So, like I said, guys, this is my top pickup of 2023. My number 1 pickup of 2023. Or like I said, I picked up a lot of shoes last year. I think I picked up around like 15 pairs last year. That is madness. That is madness when you do the math of how much money I'm spending on shoes. But we love shoes around here. So, like I said, guys, this is just a dope shoe. And I'm happy that I was able to add this to my collection. My number 1 shoe of 2023 that I picked up and added to my collection, the Travis Scott Jordan 6 in the olive colorway. All right, y'all. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. Like I said, this was just a simple, straightforward top 5 2023 pickups in my opinion that I added to my collection. Like I said, the White Cements are the shoe of the year. Reimagined 3s, shoe of the year. But the Travis Scotts, seeing as though, like I said, how long I wanted them for, they are my top shoe that I picked up for the year of 2023. Once again, guys, I'm just thankful for everything that you guys have done. All the love and support that you guys showed me, especially on my Instagram. You guys showed me a lot of love on my Instagram. So I thank you for that. And I thank you for, you guys just, tuning in and joining the ride. Now, I wasn't able to necessarily hit my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of last year, but hey, we keep riding, we keep going because we got a goal to meet. So we're going to meet that goal one way or the other eventually. So once again, guys, I do thank you for tuning in. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like. If you guys did like are liking the content, subscribe. It doesn't hurt. It's free, and it helps us. It helps us to grow together. It helps the channel grow together. And leave a comment below. Pretty much just letting me know your top 5 releases of the year or your shoe of the year. It doesn't necessarily have to be top 5 releases, but just your shoe of the year. What was a great shoe in your opinion that you may have added to your collection, or that you really just liked, that pretty much released this last year, or that you picked up last year. 2 more things before I let you guys go. Number 1, thank you again. And I just want to say thank you to God, the man up above, because without him, none of this would be possible without him. So I just give my thanks to God, my Lord and my Savior. That's number 1. And one more thing, the last thing before anything, guys. You guys should already know this. You guys should already know. Come on. Say it with me. Love yourselves so you can love others. We just kicking it. All right, y'all. Happy New Year. Shout out to 2024. Let's get it.